Again, at Star Series last week, where the update came through, we didn't have that live because it came through literally like on day 4 of the event. f0rest, nice start to this round. Him and GetRight, they're going to be opening up on this B bomb site, finding early kills. Astralis left down to 3, but Dennis, he's so good with his USP, and he's going to be showing us why. Another frag coming through. He is eventually overwhelmed by the close range Glock, and Astralis actually have their way onto this A bomb site because those early kills down on B drew the rotations of NiP down lower. In the meantime, Device even catching off a rotation is going to make things even more difficult as the bomb goes down.
Yeah, Device going to continue to push on in towards the bank. Finds himself one more onto f0rest. So, like growing GetRight left up, and Device seems to be taking things a little bit too casually here. Anticipating perhaps the Electro's not going to be pushing in from the same position as his fallen teammate, leaving Dupree in a 1v2. 21 HP, certainly not ideal. But Dupree, he's a bit of a keen aimer when he feels like it. That said, he's going to get finished off by GetRight. So the defuse will come in for NiP with that bomb going down.
Maybe go for a bit of an execute towards this B bomb site. And that smoke on Heaven's going to cut off some of the range of NiP, but they still have these M4s or M4 because Lecro's been removed at the back of CT spawn already. f0rest is going to get tagged, and they may just try and overwhelm him here. This bomb's going down. Astralis have some very, very low players in the post plant, but NiP are down a man.
Device even going to go ahead and make things tricky over here towards short. Has picked up res, so that is the other prong removed from this retake. They're going to go walking into xyp9x, and he lines up all 3. Locked in this standoff with f0rest. And ooh, in the meantime, not entirely sure where Dennis found that through. I think through the bathroom wall, which is a pretty nasty shot to hit. In the meantime, Dupree and Magisk both getting toppled as well. Glaive going to win out his respective fight over here towards long. But it's a very, very slim way back into this round, as it's him and xyp9x still left up, and Lecro to try and get by with this AWP inside of the A-bomb site. Does get caught out, so Glaive's carving a path back into this. They still have to go ahead and try and deal with Dennis, who is being a menace right now over here towards the bathrooms, but he gets spotted out as well, and surely Astralis don't get back into this 2v5. It was a 2v5.
f0rest is so low as well, they'll just finish him off. There's only 10 seconds left up, and GetRight's on that long flank, like he's known for. Problem is, it's too slow. That bomb plant comes in, and they should surely hear these footsteps. He's just snuck at the right time. Flash goes over. He's blinded, but no one's peeking off the back of it. They don't fully know where he sits, but xyp9x spots it, and now GetRight's got to clutch a huge 1-on-2. They are lining up for him, but they're also peeking 1 by 1, and xyp9x is going to go out to his death. Surely he doesn't expect the second player there, and Glaive will find 3. D2 right now on Dust 2. That's over on the B stream, so if you are interested, you could head over there as well. But if you want to watch some Swedish meatballs get absolutely battered, then stick around here, because Astralis already giving it to them. GetRight, though, wants a bit of a resurgence. He finds 2 in the connector. Those are some guns dropped over. This is big now for Ninjas. They can certainly turn this one around, but look at xyp9x. He lurks his way down into B. He's crept behind enemy lines, and NiP have no idea just yet. We see that rotate back up short from f0rest. xyp9x is going to be in a good position to catch it out. He looks at his teammate, though, and gives away his position as f0rest checks the angle. Does receive a lot of damage, but this has still opened up the B site. NiP happy to give it away and play retake. Now we're just waiting for Device on the flank, but GetRight's flanked him.
GetRight's dug deep. He could be the hero that NiP need in this round. He has been able to find all the kills for them thus far. Control up here. The bomb is going to be planted for it. xyp9x spotting out Lecro, trying to get more done. They tap on that bomb to bait these peaks in, and xyp9x still raining down death, still doing damage. It falls to f0rest in a 1v2, and Glaive out in the open.
This map alone. Oh, this could be awkward, but luckily Rez does hit that shot. Device goes down. GetRight's down. Surely this is the one they can convert.
Well, if history repeats itself, then maybe not. But here's the push on in. It's Dupree. And xyp9x trying to do the damage. They do manage to catch f0rest out, but it is from Dennis. He's going to try and take these fights. He does spot out Rez, but GetRight instantly there, instantly able to trade up from the heavens.
Or desire to do well, because they thought, oh, you know, I've achieved what I want to achieve. I've won a major. That's the biggest thing you can do in Counter-Strike. I'm chilling now.
Yeah, right.
And, you know, I don't think Astralis at all would have the same mentality coming into
that's the thing, right? And, you know, maybe you know, you still keep it up for lands, but when you're playing from home, you just kind of are a bit more casual, right? That's what we expect to see. But the Astralis guys, they're just always doing phenomenal. Like, look at this. They've all bought out the SG. 3 players still to find. Glaive going to get naded down by his teammate. They spot out GetRight, but there's the first kill. That nade going to do damage onto Magisk. 1v2, and well, the SGs do prevail. It's not the park. He's That's been spotted out, and actually damage done on the Magis down here in mid. Now these two players are long going to get hung out to dry a little bit. dupreeh swinging on in, does bail Device out, but it's Get Right in the toilets. He's going to go ahead and find himself a sec, continuing this pressure onto dupreeh, and finally him and f0rest sandwich him in. Stuck quite literally between a rock and a hard place there. Down towards long. Zipnik's going to fall as well. It's Glaive left in a 1v4. It's something fun. If anyone has any like wacky economic ideas, you know, might be the HLTV like top ranked player in the world, but everyone makes mistakes. That's what he's here to teach us. I'll tell you who doesn't though. Dennis able to find one with the Deeg onto dupreeh. That's a lot of Ds, and now Zipnik's going to try and make a stand over here towards long. Pressured into by f0rest. So rifle dropped at the feet of f0rest over here towards long, and Device now looking to try and isolate this fight, find the 1v1 while the rest of the guys are aggressing out through mid, but f0rest has successfully found a double. Magisk, we've seen him work magic, and oh my goodness, Magisk, not again! Surely you don't do this twice in one game. That is just this
plentiful amount of time to rotate up once they hear this bomb plant, and there it is, coming through. Fake actually to force a peek. Again, not expecting that Astralis were not committed to this A bomb site, and I don't blame him. Here's the dive from Glaive, and there's the death from f0rest. He goes flying into the heavens, and that'll be it. 16-4 for Astralis. The defuse comes in. What a fantastic map of Counter-Strike. I almost feel like Astralis won more rounds where they were at a mad disadvantage than ones that they actually had it in the bag.
Yeah, dude. You know, I'm over the moon. Astralis versus NiP, a second map. The map is train, and I just love trains. It's such a win-win, you know? You're always happy, Hugo, if you look on the bright side of life. You could learn a lesson or two from me.
Ooh. We just saw that after the pick came through on that A bomb site, so this is just going to make things easier and easier for Astralis. No smoke to cover off this angle from Device. He's above and beyond, already taking 2 kills. Maybe a third, couple of bullets left in the clip, but it's not going to go his way. That's a magazine regardless. Either way, it's a nice clean round from Astralis. By a couple $100, like it's not going to be a huge motivating factor, I don't think, for most teams who've learned how to use the AK and the M4 so much. And dupreeh's walking into one of them, slow peek to his death. Lecro finds that, and now
NiP, they have to take comfort in that fact. You know, I mean, like the SG is interesting, right? But I struggle to see where it really fits in. I can't wait for a team to potentially run like a really... Oh no, hang on a minute. We're talking over this round because normally you're not meant to win these, but Astralis, they're doing a bloody good job. And having a damn good attempt here. It looks like it might all get shut down. They've scavenged a few of these AKs, and now we're back into a 2-on-2. I swear to God, if they manage to pick this up, Hugo, they love doing the impossible, do the Danes. They've been able to pull this back into a 2v2, but Get Right now flanking on round onto Glaive. Might miss the timing. Device gonna find him, and now that's the bomb left on the back of f0rest in a 1v2, and a 1v2 that never should have been. They only ran into this round against the pistols on Astralis. f0rest with so much on his plate. A 1v2 to find they don't have armor, so Aim Punch gonna play into this, but they've wrapped around. They've set up a bit of a crossfire, and f0rest, he does spot the man out on the ladder. Now just Device to try and deal with, and f0rest.
Some CZs, some Deagles. So this is NiP's chance to really start to run away with this half if they haven't already, but dupreeh, he wants to deny it. Only losing a little bit of health. f0rest even gets shot by his teammate. He's going to get flashed back in, but won't go for this. And again, these pistols are so dangerous up close. So NiP don't want to risk losing already a second man and going 5-on-3 in just the first 30 seconds of the round. Instead, Get Right pushes solo B, but he doesn't realize it's a bit of a bait. dupreeh's playing with a ladder to bait Get Right in so the other players can push up the stairs. They've actually gone for the boost, wrap round behind him, and Device gets the kill. This is the 5v3 after all now, and NiP, they might be in a world of hurt.
Oh, let Crow joined up with f0rest, going to start to push on in, trying to make something happen of this round, but you're dead on. NiP, significant man disadvantage, and you managed to spot out Glaive. f0rest there to pick it up. Lecro going to chain together a second as these two going to be trying to cook up something magical inside of this A bomb. Suddenly only dupreeh here, and f0rest able to pick him up as well. Now leaves all the pressure onto Device on this wrap round, and f0rest, looking like he had the read. Turns his attention away. Device timing this perfectly. Starts to push on forward now. f0rest locked in this door with him, and he's for the Ninjas in pajamas. It's going to be early aggression, though, charging on in toward this A bomb site. Zipnix is the man to open up, and now the bomb goes on down for Astralis. Those deadly Danes working their way up close with these pistols. For NiP already looking pretty locked out of this round, but f0rest through the smoke, he's found a quick double. He's made this all possible, and he's going to continue to charge into the waiting guns of Device, who does pick up the trade. But still, Dupree and Glaive left to try and deal with the bomb. Going to be planted for Pop Dog, but Glaive now left alone in a 1v3.
Oh, and he's heard the flank as well. He's going to go back. Quick dink to get right. That's a lot of damage, but they are on the bomb and they're sticking it as well. They finally get off that defuse just to finish off the kill, and Rez will do exactly that, but there's plenty of time for this defuse for NiP. Well, not really plenty, but they'll have it. And yeah, a couple of missed shots, of the likes of which are set up outside of this A bomb site. Glaive just keeping his eyes on B, making sure no one gets aggressive here. Now as the nades are beginning to go over the bomb site, we have 3 players close here for NiP. That smoke may completely cut off this split.
It's a bit of an awkward fight. Still, he's able to win it out, and in the meantime, f0rest and Lekro, they've showed up in spades. Just one man left alive here for the Danes, and he's got 20 HP to his name. Rez is there to shut him down. And
so you can actually get multi kills with awful weapons like the FAMAS and the A1S. Terrible, terrible guns, but he's going to get it done. And NiP already a man up in this round, Harry.
He's a big fan of the unconventional, is Dennis. Here's Get Right. Very unconventional way to hold the bomb site. Just not falling at the first hurdle. Nick's there to pick that up. But in the meantime, f0rest is in with the reply. And that's what NiP have been good at, keeping these man advantages up, getting these trades. Now the pressure falls to Glaive to try and go aggressive. Try and seize back a man advantage, and indeed he will. He's at least toppled Lekro. His teammates alongside him, and the SG does
back to the
it's
8K.
pretty useless. But here's the defuse, and Glaive able to find them both. So now just f0rest left up. Does successfully topple the IGL of Astralis, but there's no time, Hugo. There's no way for him back into this.
Astralis set up utility towards this B bomb site. Let's see if NiP draws some heavy rotates. They've got 2 players down here already, but great shot from Device. Problem is 2 of his teammates are falling, and make that a third. Dupree getting decked, and Dennis is showing them how to do it here with the A1S. 3 frags from him up against rifles this time. No more eco frags, and Lekro is even going to clean it up.
So it's still yet to be seen where they try and use it, and Rez picking up a quick double. That was the smoke dropped as well, so they don't even have that to play with anymore. Dennis going to go and burn out Dupree. Let's just leave Device and Magisk left up with a scout and a deagle between them. These two now with a taller order than ever to try and get Astralis back into a 2v5. Magisk has managed that 1 kill. There's players still coming his way. Oh, maybe don't give Device too many of these, but NiP go hunting. They find themselves match point, 15-7 here on Train.
Right. And f0rest, he's going aggressive as well. Look at this fast IV play, but Magisk has already been cut down through Olaf. The AWP shot missing for Lekro, but f0rest is just bailing his team out, tap after tap, coming through with a third, and he's even going to finish off with 4. That's the round, that's the map, and NiP have taken success and victory over Astralis.
Yeah, they most certainly have. The Ninjas cannot be too disappointed with that one.